Hey guys. Hey everyone. Hey everyone. Going live. Hey guys. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Sound like Darth Vader coming in. That's funny. Yeah, I've had to change up the destination for where this stream is done. So I'm trying to fix up my office. So I've actually come into another room. Got myself a coffee today. Yeah, it's a big long vape, man. I'm stressed out, but I'm all good. I'm not stressed out. I've just got so much stuff to do, man. I've got hundreds of videos that need to be completed. I just haven't got the time for it. It's like the sacrifice is either do I not stream in the evening and just do videos, or do videos and not stream, but we're missing out key elements to the purpose of what I'm trying to achieve. You know, because a video can only teach you so much, you know. Morning, guys. Morning. What's good? Good morning. Everything's all good. Yes, slow and steady. No, it's not just for paid. It's not because of Patreon. You know, to be honest with you, the Patreons, they're very laid back. Everyone's laid back in the Patreons. I'm just trying to cater for the masses. I'm trying to just get videos out there which naturally some of the patrons will see the benefit of. I mean, most of the patrons themselves have been with me from day one. So I think most of them understand it. You know, and the daily updates that you get, you know, is really going to help. It helps you with your way of seeing what to expect. You know, how would you approach your daily trading day? You know, let me just kill this music, man. Fuck that off. So, yeah. Let's have a look. Action. Yeah, you know what? I could do that. I could actually just stream at the start of the week, the midweek reversal, and then Friday. But you're missing out. You're missing out the development, and that's critical. See, I streamed near enough every day whilst this W formation was playing out. All right. Now, if I streamed at the start of the week, okay, you would have seen that this would have happened. Then we would have waited for the midweek reversal, okay, which was, what day was that on? Wednesday, 24th. So you would have seen this here would have been the Wednesday midweek reversal. So you wouldn't have thought anything of it, all right? And then the reversal actually happened. It came, you know, it dropped, but we were finalizing a whole cycle. That's why I needed to stream every day, because we're at the final stages of a cycle completing. All right. This is where the education is. This, I believe, is it's only a few that have actually happened, but this is one of the most textbook M formation cycles that have, you know, played out in Bitcoin, and it's played out beautifully as well. It's literally the concept, what we are studying all day, every day. Yeah, M formation, drop, rise level 1, drop, rise level 2, drop, level 3, peak formation, rising out into the moving averages. Yeah. So the ADRs. But the ADR lines you have set up or not. When you say ADR lines, they're not set up. How to turn them off is simply just go to your indicators, and wherever they are in here. So the ADR, where is it? ADR marker, just delete it, get rid of it, and it gets rid of it there. Yeah? I know, that's another thing as well. I was actually thanked by someone one day when I wasn't streaming. It's like, dude, are you streaming tonight? I was like, no, man, not tonight. And he goes, oh, thank God. I can catch up with my life now. I can catch up on what I need to look at. Who's in here today? Let's just address who's in here. So we've got Roxana, how you doing? PC Shed, what's good, my friend? Redbeard, Dollboy Gaming. A couple of new people are passing. Are patrons in here? Because I want to make sure that the patrons are in here as well. Make sure that those guys are, because I have posted it in the Discord. And granted, I'm going to get the guys that are going to say, I didn't receive any of the links. They are all in the Discord, you know, so. And patrons as well. Please make sure you've connected your Patreon to the Discord, all right? Please make sure you've done that. Anybody that's recently joined and I haven't messaged you with the link to do so or the way to set it up, you know, please try and get that done. Cool. Yeah, Real Noriega, no worries, my friend. Wicked. Wicked. All right then, Solange, how you doing? Long time. All right, now I know it's a bit early for some people. I'm guessing it's like, what is it, like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning? Hey, Anna, how you doing? Right. Okay, so I thought I'd just quickly have a look at Bitcoin. So this is what we've waited for. This is rise level 1. All right? For those who want to understand it, this is now rise level 1. It's actually come back to the moving average. It hasn't tested it. Now, the consolidation was decent, but it's a Saturday. Are they going to move? You know, they're going to move further to the upside. Who knows? All right. But right now, we've now got the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. They look like they're going to kiss, which is what we're going to talk about today. All right. But in Forex. Nikesh, what's good, man? How you doing, bro? Yeah, I'm going to go full screen in a second. There we go. Boomer moment. Happy days. I'm good, Anna. I'm good. I'm good. Here we go. So, Bitcoin as it stands. Yeah, this is the rise. This is the retrace. Now we anticipate the continuation to the upside. The levels have now changed. The M patterns, sorry, the M pivot points, they've now changed. So now we're progressively working towards the M4. M3 needs to be clean broken out now. If M3 finds support and continues up, we should be seeing the M5, which is exactly in the projection zone that we want Bitcoin to go to. Still holding my projections. They're all there. But we're going to ride that projection all the way. And if it doesn't continue to the upside, we may see an M formation. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking up here and you can see there's not many green candles. Market makers are not really favoring short prices. All right, on the hourly. You can see that. You can see one green candle, but they've actually recovered that green candle. Look, they've gone back and recovered most of it right down near enough to that zone right there. Can you see that? This is the power of these candles, man. Understanding the concept of candles. Look, green candle rise. Market makers are getting shorts at higher prices. Then they instantly bring price back and they bring it back down to the just before the tip right there. Can you see it? Just right there, just as they opened. Okay, on the long green candle. All right. And then they move out. This hasn't got any green candles. I'm not seeing any green candles. Now let's go back. All right. Let's go back and see. The last time Bitcoin tapped out of a zone. Okay. This is really important, guys. I think this is where it's going to click for some of you. All right. Look at this green candle here. W formation coming out of the zone. Comes out of the 50-day moving average. Goes to the 200-day. Okay. But they haven't recovered this previous zone yet. That means that they effectively want to realize a return on those on that candle. And there you go. That's what they do. They realize it there. If you go back to this situation here, they have come back and realized it and then moved away from it. So there's not really any signs that they want to go down lower to build more longs. They've accumulated enough of the orders to go back to the upside. Now they're running to the upside. Okay. So granted, they could actually come back, break the 50-day, drop down to the 800-day EMA, which is the 200-day moving average. All right. But look, we are now at not resistance. All right, we're not at resistance. It would appear to be resistance, but it's not in light of what we understand. Because look at this pattern here. Formation here, pattern rises out the 50-day moving average. Everyone thinks it's resistance. They give those guys one more test to believing that the 50-day moving average is resistance, and then they shift out of the zone and go up. They then bring it back down again to solidify these guys' conviction that you can go down short again, hold the zone, and then they move out. Ultimately, they are doing it all within the 200-day moving average. When you look right now, okay, could we be seeing the same story? Yeah? W formation, they're going to drop down. Could this first leg be the start of a bigger W? Rise, pull back, continuation to the upside. Only if the 200-day holds support. If that happens, then we are in for a very interesting run to the upside. So this is what we could have. Yeah? Do you see it? Projections, man. That's the only way you can do it. It's all about projections. Again, this is the 4 hourly. We go down to the 1 hourly. Let's look at where there previously was green candlesticks at moving averages, and they didn't recover them, but didn't recover them straight away, but they did it later. Here we go. This is all in reference as well to Forex. So this applies to the Forex as well. So be aware. Green candle. Yeah? Pushed away from the zone. They need to get more liquidity. One more pump. Retrace, retrace. And then there you go. Right there. The close of that candle right there. Finished it off right there. So they recovered that green candle. Once they recover those shorts there, they now need to start the process all over again. Yeah? Cool. Next zone. There you go. That's a classic one right there. Now, of course, you can see this candle is a bit of a void candle. It was nearly a 50,000 pip drop. No, 50,000 point move. Bitcoin went all the way down to 9,000 on this exchange in a flash, literally in a second. It has triggered all the shorts. Okay, then, cool. Let's get into some Forex. Get rid of that one. And I'll open it up again. So I need my dash. Right, now I can do it. Okay, wait for that to load up a little bit. All right, then, cool. So last night's stream was a little bit of a weird one, man. I became stagnated in that stream to the last 45 minutes of it. I was so tired. So tired. Crazy wig. Yeah, Nikesh, the way that happens is the brokers themselves, they're just tapping liquidity. That's all they're doing. You know? They're absolutely ripping it. I know, there's a lot of content, man. That wick on Bitcoin, right, is pretty much the market, well, the dealer itself, tapping liquidity. Okay? So look. See, they're not showing it me on the higher time frame, and I don't know why. See, look, here's the trickery right there. They're not showing it me on the higher time frame. You go down to the hourly. It's like they're hiding an order. Yeah? Look. It's like they're hiding an order. That is a wick. Yeah, look. 9,000. Right there. Bitcoin went to 9,873. Yeah? But then when you go down on the 4 hourly, you don't see that anywhere. Why not? See, these brokers can do whatever they want. You know, they can manipulate price. Remember, you're coming into their territory. They are compliant within the rules and the regulations. Don't worry. They wouldn't do anything to make you feel like your money's been stolen. You know, they have the Anti-Money Laundering Act of 1974 to make sure that people don't, you know, you can deposit from one account into another, but you have to withdraw back into that account. You know, they've got people covered like that. But the true trickery and the manipulation is by the broker and the maker itself. Yeah. It's the nature of the industry, man. That's how it is. It's a flash crash. That's what it is. It happens in a split second. No, it's not a graphic bug. No. It's not a graphic bug, trust me. I've seen them before. They happen in a matter of seconds. All they do is they just ping, tap the liquidity all the way back up. Remember, this is the electronic central network. Okay? It's the electronic central network. This is exactly the feeds that the banks get. I don't get the same time that the information gets to the banks. Mine's probably about 5-6 second delay. All right? So this here is 5-6 seconds slow. Yeah, but Derek, that is very, like, you know, it's not very often it happens. Not very often. I mean, the last time it happened to me it wasn't that dollar Swiss. It was something else. I think I was trading Kiwi yen. They did the same to Kiwi yen. I was just sat waiting for a pattern to play out. Then out of nowhere, I saw this massive green candle to the upside, and then it came back down. I thought, what the fuck are they doing? Now, I could have been in a short, but I was waiting for a pattern, and oh God, it was so bad. So bad. But they can do that. They are the dealers. It's their platform. They can do whatever they want. They can just blame it on, oh, there was a massive order coming into the market. Come on, man. How can you say that? Well, they'll turn around to you and say, well, come on, it's a $6.5 trillion daily turnover. You know, it's plausible. No, disturbed project. There are many people, but it happens so fast, man. It's very difficult to work, you know, to find that. It's a glitch, yeah? Okay. Cool. Anyways. Yeah, pretty much. I've been seeing more often across other countries, across multiple exchanges like Kraken and Binance on Ether and ADA. Yeah, it's been happening across those exchanges. The same glitch can't be happening across the whole board. You know? The same thing can't be happening across the whole board. All right, cool. Let's get into moving averages in Forex. So let me bring it up to dollar yen. Okay. Just have a look at dollar yen on the hourly. No where she's at really. I mean, dollar yen is really, really extended. She's near enough closing towards her 3 times ADR. This would look like the peak formation. So 1, 2, 3 vector candles to the high. What do we know about that? So this is a classic example. Okay, the first thing you need to consider when you're considering where you are with price. All right. Yeah, she was bitchy this week, man. She wasn't very nice. But that's because we're paying attention to Bitcoin. She knows. She knows very full well what we're doing. So yeah, the first thing that you need to consider. So you've started to trade, or you want to start trading, or you've actually sat in these streams and you kept hearing me say the same shit all day, every day. Okay? Now, you come to the charts. and you say, okay, where are we? The first thing we need to determine is where are we in the cycle? All right, we know that we need to find a cycle because without knowing where we are in the cycle, we could enter, all right, we could enter into a position where we are about to get flushed out because we've entered into the level 3 zone, all right? So it's important. So it's important that you understand where you are in the cycle, all right? So yeah, Anna, left leg of the peak formation M pattern. That's only if it achieves its full ADR. So on a weekly pattern, okay, dollar yen is going to achieve 173 pip move there or thereabouts. All right. We know this because it's nearly 2.5 times into it. Yeah. Now, the key thing for you guys is this. How do you determine whether or not she's close to her ADR without, for example, looking at something like this? Or simple. You draw the levels. You draw your formation. So here we go. W formation right here. All right. Let's do this. Here's your W. See the variation of the W? Moving averages are flat, cross together. Rise. Come back, consolidate to the moving average, level 1. Yeah? Now, one or two things could be happening here. We are expecting yet another move to the upside, okay? Because we haven't fully completed our ADR. All right? So one more move. First leg to the M formation being printed. So this could be deemed as the first leg. All right? But we still got a little bit more of a move to the upside. I haven't seen much consolidation here. So that would be rise level 1. Is this rise level 2? And then we expect another move to the upside. There you go. See, 3 times ADR. That pretty much tells me that's how much area we have to go. All right. Once we hit that zone, we should effectively see the peak formation. All right. Rise, retrace, continuation up. Don't take out the previous high. Drop. All right. Do you get it now? Do you see how we work out whether or not we're in a cycle and what is expected? I'm trying to get it at a discount because because you're paying for a continuous. It's a license, and I don't want you guys to pay for it, and I'm trying to get it at a discount for you. So if I can get it, I mean, I don't know, but I'm going to work a way around it. Cool. So, moving averages. When you've determined the cycle, all right, you know where you are. So the fact that we know that this cycle here has effectively come into play, all right, we need to finalize it. We look at the moving averages and we say to ourselves, well, where is the 50-day and the 200-day moving average, all right? If you see the moving averages fanned out, all right, at some point they are going to have to come back down. The 5 and the 13-day EMA on the hourly are your signals. They're going to let you know when the breakdown is about to happen. All right. So let's look past a previous breakdown. Now I'm talking a decent breakdown. Okay, look. Let's look at from here. Okay. So yes, granted, we have price coming away from the moving averages. Look, pretty fanned out. 200 days out, 50 days out. You've got the M formation up here. Okay. So everything appears to be stacked in our favor by developing confluence. All right. Look at the 5 and the 13 if you can see it. They're dashed. Try and zoom in. Here we go. There you go, look. So the 5 and the 13, right there and right there. Okay. The first clue that things were going to break down was when the 1 hour time frame closed below the 5 and the 13 and crossed over. Can you see that? There's a crossover right there. Okay. Now, granted, we have the confluence building up here. One cycle is 1 times ADR. Well done. Exactly that. That's the easiest way for it. Yes, listen, the levels are hard to determine, guys, because we won't know how fully complete the market maker is in light of coming to the 50-day moving average. It's easy to say in hindsight, okay? But I mean, look at this one here. It pulls back to the 50-day, but continues back up. But when we understand the bigger movers in the grand scheme of things, all right, you got a W formation down here. You got a rise level 1, drop, rise level 2, drop, rise level 3, peak formation. Please tell me you get it. Because that for me was, I just had a memory of when I got it. Please tell me you get it. I'm going to take a super vape if you haven't got this. Please tell me you understand what I'm talking, what I just did there. Can you see that? W formation. Rise level 1, rise level 2, rise level 3, peak formation. It changes. This is how you determine whether or not the pushback, the pullbacks to the 50-day on the hourly are valid. Yeah? Wonderful. Industry of magic. Well, what don't you know, my friend? Theo, what don't you know? Come on, because I've got, there's the chat's not being spammed with wild comments like the lives. So tell me what it is that you're not understanding. Yes, PC Shed, like it's straight in your head there. I'm struggling to identify myself on the cycle. Look. We'll start again. You don't need to what? Look, the cycle itself, Theo, is... You're struggling to identify the cycle. There's something else missing. You're not seeing something else. If you can't see the cycle, it means there's something else that you're not seeing. So then I can't address why you're not seeing the cycle. There must be something else that you're not seeing. Because the average daily range, average daily range is the distance that price would likely travel in one session. That's from the start of the day to the end of the day. The maximum amount of pips. So the maximum amount of pips that dollar yen can travel in one day is 58 pips. All right. So look. Here we go. So from the start of this session here, all the way up to there. No, that's not right because we're not in the correct session. That's not right. Hold on. Hold on a second. Where are you? I haven't done this in a long time. There we are. No, it's correct. Right. Okay. Yeah. So this session was yesterday's session. We've now closed, so it hasn't updated. That will be updated in the next session. So if we jump back to the previous session, dollar yen's average daily range is between 56 and 66 pips per session. All right. So if you take the low of this session here, which was at the Asian session low, right? And you go to the absolute high, which was there. Look, you have got 53, 55 pips up there. 54, 55 pips. So it's achieved its average daily range. So look, from the low of here, all the way to the high up there, you've got 50 pips. Okay? So it doesn't always have to hit the ADR. Do not make the mistake of thinking that the ADR has to be achieved to a T. And if it's exceeded it, it's wrong. Or if it hasn't come close to it, it's wrong. No, this is just a gauge to tell you where the market maker is. All right. See, look, W formation, rise out of the zone, retrace. Have we achieved one cycle? We have. 55 pips, retrace. Next cycle, rise level 2. Have we achieved it? 50 pips, yes, but there's no consolidation. So there's now a continuation. Rise level 2. 64 pips. Have we seen a consolidation? Not yet. We need price to ideally either come back to the 50-day to consolidate, all right? And then one more cycle to the upside. But there's so much strength in this move. So this may be our consolidation, but it's unlikely because I need to see a touch of the 50-day for a real consolidation on the hour time frame. That's what I need to see for me to verify where we are at with price in terms of the cycles, all right, to verify a valid cycle, all right? Yes, it's an approximate level. That's it. See, that's the thing, man. You're using TradingView, man. That's the thing. This is MT4. You know, it's a completely different platform, man. When you're using TradingView, I've only used TradingView just purely because of how you can draw nice things on there. All right? And people use it as a basis for analysis. Use the platform the market maker uses, man. The brokers use this platform, man. It's all there. All the indicators are correct on this platform. The pricing is correct. It's got, I mean, I need to, indicators. I need to set my broker time here a sec. Yeah. So, you know, use this platform, man, because you're going to make it so much easier for yourself. For the pips, did you divide by 10 on that second number? What do you mean for the pips? What, for this one here? The ADR is that times 3. So 58 times 3 is 173 approximately. That's what you mean. Right, let me just look at these questions. Hold on. No, I don't know about TradingView in that sense, so... I don't know. I've never tried it. Bang out the zone. If you can verify that it works, happy days. But obviously MT4 is, you know, MT4. Well done, Ian. Back on there. Yes, you can, yeah. Ian, let people know about it, man. Yeah. There are people that do use TradingView just to work out levels. There's nothing wrong with that. You can open yourself a clean chart. So, for example, right? Let's see how I would do it. Let me get up a website. Watch this. Sorry about that, guys. Right, can someone tell me how to get rid of my indicators on here? I just want the PVSRA. I just want a new chart. Can someone guide me through that? Because my charts look nasty, man. Trading view looks terrible on here with the indicators. X off. X off. Where's that? Drop down the arrow on your left. Drop down arrow on your left. Remove indicators. Then it does that shit. I don't understand what's happening to my... Oh, God. Any particular reason as to why it does that? And why is it only not cracking? Here we go. Happy days. Lovely. All right then, cool. Yeah, we did it. All right, cool. So let's assume hypothetically that I'm going to use, all right, trading view, all right, on just to work out where we are in levels. Yeah. So I've come to the screen, right? And I've got myself my charts. I start to scour where we are in the market. Look back. Say to myself, okay, so it looks like fair enough. So we're forming a zone here. Peak formation down there. Rise up, comes back down, rise, resets the zone by coming back down here. So there's my zone right there. Cool. Happy days. Because initially, if this was going to hold, it would need to continue up and take out this zone. It didn't do it. It dropped and started a new formation. So where are we at now? Here's the W formation right here. Happy days. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Now, we've got ourselves what? We've got a rise out, retrace, continuation up. So we've got ourselves a good level 1 right there because the moving average would have appeared. So let me not compare. How do you add? Oh, God. You can see I'm terrible. Anyway, so I've got that level 1. I've effectively got this maybe as level 2, but I'm waiting for a consolidation back. All right. I'm then anticipating a move to the upside. So this is the cycle that I'm waiting to happen. There's actually nothing wrong in trying to do that on your charts because you're aiding your projection. Yeah? What does that do? Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, there's nothing wrong in doing that for your projections, guys. This is how you work out where you are and why. If you've noticed in the previous sessions on the streams where I was saying, yeah, we're expecting another move to the upside and it always happens near enough. I say 85% of the time it happens, right? Because we understand where we are in the cycle. If there's anything you learn about this system, it's the cycle. That's the most important thing, all right? And how do we use the cycle to determine where how do we use the moving averages to determine where we are in the cycle? Well, this is how you do it. The further prices away from the moving averages, all right? The more extended you are away from it, the higher the level you are. All right? So if price is really, really far away from the moving averages, you could be pending for an M formation because price always does an M away from, at the furthest point away from the moving averages. Look at this. They did it here. All the while they've been going slowly, nice rise, retrace, okay? And then one final push out. This zone right here, okay, is effectively this zone right here, all right? That's effectively where it could be. Because on Sunday, when this opens, this could move up. Well, it's going to move up only on the basis that price stays at the exact point, but it will move up, all right? and start to regulate the moving average just to increase, get people to get back into trading and induce them to enter at the 50-day or the 200-day. All right. Ideally, you want level 1 to be much bigger. Yes, you do. All right. But look what happened. The W formation wasn't that big. So level 1 isn't going to be that big. The bigger the formation, the bigger the move away from it, because they need to get their money out of there. All right. Plus, you've got the confluences of the 50-day and the 200-day crossing over. All right. We are in a progressive move to the upside anyway. Okay. Now, this move was a very fast, sharp move. And the thing is, right, yes, you do want level 1 to be an aggressive move out of the zone, but it doesn't always have to be aggressive. Level 1 and level 3 are always the trickier moves to, make decisions on, which is why when I'm trading level 1, whether or not it's aggressive, it's always aggressive. It just, sometimes that aggression doesn't last long. See, look at this. So where would my entry be on this? All right. So I've got 1 vector candle, 2, spikes the low, comes back to form the 50-day moving average, takes out the shorts, the 50-day right there and the 200-day. Look at that confluence right there. Look at how fast they pushed, because look, what are they telling retail traders here? This is really important. All right. What are they telling retail traders right here? Yep. They're going short. Yeah. Moving averages holds as resistance. Correct. Right? We're going a little bit closer. What do we see? What do we see? What do the retail traders know about moving averages? Yeah, 3 pins to the high. What's the fundamental basis of the moving average? What is it that people always bang on about? The cross. Correct. The cross. That is it. Okay? The 200-day and the 50-day at that point were crossing. All right? That's why you've got the 3 pins. Okay? People were watching exactly. They call it the death cross. And it's ironic how the next candle preceding it drops so aggressively. All right? Because they had a bag of orders there. This here, all right? You should have seen what price was doing there. Like spike to the high, pull back, spiking it again. And then they did it one more time to make them believe, 50 days going to cross above the 200 days. Sorry, 50 days going to cross back over to the 50 days. It's going to bounce off it. Bounce off the 200 days, sorry. We're going to go to the upside. There's the aggressive move to the downside. Not many vector candles. 1, 2. Are they finished? No. Rise up, retest, break it down. Give them another opportunity to get in again, because, those guys thought there's resistance at the 250-day. Happy days. They get in, and then what happens? Railroads, right there. Price drops. Tap 1, tap 2. Comes up. Forms the support, spikes the low, up she goes. My entry is there. That is my entry. Straight there. See, the thing is, guys, I'm always, ow, man, that really hurt. Shit. I'm always going to be trading the second leg formation to the first moving average. That's the basis of my strategy. Yeah? Industry of magic. You're looking too much into it, my friend. You're looking way too much into it, my friend. Don't do that. Right? The cross may not have happened, but the market maker has installed in the retail trader's mind that it may happen. So he gives them the opportunity to get in because they don't want to miss out. All right? This strategy, guys, is all about improvisation. Do not think it's static. There have been many times people have said, yeah, but it hasn't done this. Yes, but it hasn't done that. We had a gentleman, Aweta, saying, yeah, but doesn't level 1 have to be aggressive? Yes, granted, the ideal scenario is, okay, that the move level 1 is aggressive. Okay? I've got these rules, right? Okay, I'm going to tell you these rules right now. So, get your pen and papers out. We're going to do this. I'm going to dictate these rules out to you. Okay? Anyone can take the time to type them up and share them across the board. Happy days. All right? But I've mentioned them to you before, and here we go. You ready? So, we've got fast move is the false move. We know that one, yeah? Fast move is the false move. Second, never chase a rising or falling currency. This is for Forex, guys, but it can be applied to crypto. Never chase it. Let them show you their hand. Third, market makers drop to buy. You know that one. So market makers drop to buy and market makers pump to dump. We know those rules, okay? Where they bring the retail traders, they bring them in, they induce them to go short so they can build their longs at lower prices. That is a drop to buy, and they pump to dump. Market makers, the next rule, okay? The cryptos, yeah, cryptic case, exactly that. It is a poker game with bluffs and deception. That's it. The next rule, number 5, is market makers will extend the high and the low in what? Come on. What are they going to do? How do they extend the high and low? How do they move towards the high and the low? What do we always notice when they bring price to the highs? What do we notice? Please tell me you guys know. What do we see when they extend to the highs? What do they do? When they hit... Lucas, you're on fire, my brother. Bang out the zone. You're on fire. Wicked. Yeah, they do it in 3 pushes, in 3 moves. All right? They move to the high in 3 moves. Look. Watch this. One, 2, 3. Yeah? You see the moves? The 3 pushes up. Give me another peek. Well, let me just go on Bitcoin because we can see them clearly there. Oh, there you go. She's come back to test 50-day. Happy days. Drop onto the hourly. Let me see. No. Let's take the M formation of this week on the hourly. Here we go. What do you see there? In 3 moves. 1, 2, 3. Or you can also deem this one as 1, 2, and this candle 3. They move in 3s. You see the variation. They either do it together or they break it up a little bit, depending on how they want to throw us off. All right? But we understand that they do it in 3s. Okay? Right. We know the 6th rule. The trend move is the slow and steady move. So the slow trend is the true trend. All right, so the slow trend is the true trend. Now, always remember, in Forex, okay, this is important. The market maker, he needs to realize a profit. So write that down. Keep that in your mind. The market maker needs to book a profit. All right? So, price or within the trend will contain a 25 to 50 pip pullback. All right? That is what we call the stop hunt rise and the stop hunt low. Yeah? Let's look at dollar yen. Drop down to the 15-minute time frame. Okay? And work out where we're going to see attraction. So here we go. From this high to this low, you see that? They've moved price up. Big green candle. New York reversal. Hey, what's good, guys? What's happening, New York? How you doing, UK? Yeah, man, listen. We've managed to move price up for you. We've helped you out. There's $500 million up there, and there's there's 900 billion down here. Go figure. Okay, New York gets in. New York reversal. Green candle. Recovering shorts. Down she goes. In line with the cycle. 25 pip to 50 pip move to book a profit. That's 28 pips move. Do you see the power? Do you now see it? Watch that bit back again. Or shall I explain it again? They extend the high and low in 3 pushes, 3 moves. Yeah, this is for Forex. All right, just understand it. They need to book a profit. That's why I am so engrossed about price coming back to the 50-day. Yeah, that's why this little move here, when it pulls back, that's not me seeing the market makers booking profit. They're not finished with their intention. I need them to show me that they want to book a profit. So price moves up, moves up, moves up. Then it comes back down to the 50-day. Look at these moves. Look at these candlesticks here. Bang, 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 bang. They've booked a profit. Happy days. Price pulls away from it. Up it goes. And now they move away from it. Now they're booking a profit here. Aggressive move. Ready? 1, 2, 3 pushes to the high. There's your candle. What do we know about the market makers? Yeah? They will extend the high and they'll extend the low in 3 moves. 1, 2, 3. Capiche? So when you've got... Okay, hold on. So here we go. Another thing. How am I going to say this to you guys now? This strategy is about working out the high and low of the day. Simple as. Gadalaves, well done. This is what we do. We effectively, our job is to find the highs and the lows of the day. Now, that's something that they tell you you can't do. Gadalaves. Gadalava, yeah. You understand. Now, this next thing I'm going to tell you, okay? It's a little bit more advanced, but if you are going to trade Forex, there's something that you're going to need to know. All right? You're going to need to understand fractional disparity. Okay? You're going to have to understand fractional disparity. Because you're going to know where you are in terms of establishing cycles. All right? Now, fractional disparity is when you're looking for, in a summary, you're looking for the majors and the minors, and you're trying to work the majors and the crosses as such, and you're trying to work out, which one the market makers are favoring. Are they moving the majors? Are they moving the others? So, and having that is really going to help. Okay. So this is what I normally do. When I open MT4, I have 2 MT4s running on my main computer. Okay? 2 MT4s running on the main computer. Right? What I do is I open up my charts like this. Right? Now, granted, I've got Bitcoin, you know, for the purpose of the streaming, this laptop is for that. Okay? But this is what I have visible in front of me. Okay? On my desktop. Now, across the top, I want you guys to draw, all right, something like this. Okay, wait a second. Let me just get gold up. Okay. This is effectively my blackboard. So I want you to draw a grid, right? I want you to draw something like this on a piece of paper, okay? Are you guys aware of how to open up another MT4 platform? Does anybody know how to do that? Yeah, listen, guys, I shoot from the hip. I'm very quick, swift. I'll tell you everything that I believe you need to know in these little streams. Okay, they're condensed, they're packed. We ain't worrying about coins. We ain't worrying about where we think ADA's going to go. Don't give a shit because I'm staking. PC Shed has taught me how to open a bank. Why the fuck would I trade? You know? Okay, so the reason why I don't use MT5 is because these indicators themselves, okay, they don't really respond well to MT5, all right? And the developer of this platform as the PVSRA, all right, the thing is they're trying to push MT5, but they don't realize that no one likes it. You know, the true guys who do the coding, you know, they use the MetaTrader editor, you know, they do not like the MT5. It's too buggy. It's got lags on it. You know, it's not good. So just stick to MT4. Market makers use the MT4 platform. The brokers, they all use it. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing out for MT5, and that's because PVSRA Trader at Home refuses to use it. He refuses to set it. Okay? Guys, PC Shed just said something really important. The last 10 minutes of what I've just been talking about, you need to play it back to yourself. Transcribe it, do what you need to do with it. They are all the rules. I'm pretty much giving you everything that goes through my head when I'm about to make a trade, what I'm considering. This next bit is what I'm going to show you as well. Okay? Bang out the zone pretty much says it right there. Oh, what is staking? I keep sending everyone to PC Shed. This cat has other stuff to do, you know. All right, here we go. So, fractional disparity. Do you guys know how to open an additional MT4 platform without actually opening another MT4 account as such? Do you understand how? There you go. Rename it. Rename the file destination. That's all you do. So when you go to run the installation wizard on MT4, just change the file destination to MT4 too. You know, just change it, the last digit at the end, and it will install a whole new MT4 platform, and then just drag and drop your indicators, do exactly the same thing as you did before with the first one. Okay? Now, if you've got, hypothetically, if you've got 2 screens, okay? So that's how I do it. I have 2 screens, 2 platforms, and I chop and change. So I'm always changing what the one platform on the left has my trading capital, depending on which account I'm trading. And then on the right, I have the one MT4 account, which gives me my fraction of disparity charts. Okay. So here we go. Draw this on a piece of paper or however way you're going to do it. Okay. It's important you do this. This is only for Forex. I believe this is really going to help you guys. Let me know when you've done it. Fuck it, I'm going to do it with you. Here we go. Let me know when you're ready. Done? Okay, cool. Take a sip of this. Okay, cool. Happy days. Right, let's go. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to write Euro USD. Euro USD goes there. Second, in here, GBP USD. Then you're going to put here Aussie dollar. Below Euro USD, you're going to put down Euro Swiss. Next to that, you're going to put down GBP Swiss. So GBP CHF. After that, you're then going to put USD CHF. Then you're going to put down Euro Yen. Ah, shit. Anyway, doesn't matter. You're going to put GBP Yen. And finally, dollar yen. Okay. Now, in your second platform, all right? Now, if you don't want to have a second platform, that's fine, all right? But it's going to make life a lot easier for you, all right, if you do use two screens, okay? But you can chop and change between. Be my guest, my friend. Do whatever you want, guys. And listen, guys, what's the website again? Bang Out the Zone. Sorry, what's the website called again? Legendary, what is it? Legendary Pips. Tell me, is it Legendary Pips? Or is it legitimized? Tell me what it is again, Bang Out the Zone, bro. I seem to always get it wrong. There you go. Okay, guys, so Bang Out the Zone. He's done something really cool on his website. The website is called liberatethepips.com, okay? And he's created it like it's his journal, but it's like a story. Like something out of, what was that game, man? What was that game on PS5 that everyone went crazy for? The PS4. Begins with a P. Looks like that character. What is it? Everyone went crazy for this character. It looked like a rabbit. And it was a really hard game. I've forgotten what it's called. Begins with the letter P. But anyway, it kind of has that feel to it. And it's like a story. He's giving you a story about his trading. Not Pokemon, man. No. I know what Pokemon is. But it's really good. Go check out his website, man. I'm trying to remember what that character was called. Okay, then cool. Digital currency pair majority tends to follow, like with Bitcoin and cryptos. I believe dollar yen. I think it's dollar yen. No, not Crash Bandicoot. Not Lemmings. No. No. Nah, forget it. Forget it. Just go to his website. Go to his website. It begins with the letter P. Rabbids. No, man. Anyway, here we go. Majors. Okay. Minors, crosses. Okay. Oh, is it? I didn't even know if Raymond Raving Rabbids. I don't know. There you go. I didn't even know. But yeah, he's created a story. So go check it out. Anyway, so you've got this platform, this grid, okay? Now, the benefit of this grid is this. When you bring up a chart and have the Euro USD in the top left, GBP USD in the middle, Euro Aussie dollar, Euro Swiss, pound Swiss, dollar Swiss, Euro yen, GBP pound yen, and dollar yen. When you put them in that order on the hour time frame, this is important, guys. Have them all on the hour time frame. Zoom out a little bit, okay? And you're gonna be able to work out what are they moving. If price on euro yen, okay, sorry, if price on dollar euro dollar, okay, is flat and so's GBP and Aussie dollar, you know they're moving the minors or the crosses, okay? If price is moving and these are flat, you know that they're moving the majors, okay? Yeah, give the guy credit, yeah? Everyone help each other. That's what I want. 5 days old. Fair play to him. Ori and the Will of the Wisps is an awesome game, bro. I love that. It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Okay, do we understand this, guys? Okay, so do I need to do it like this for you? So you effectively have to do it like this. Euro yen here. Sorry, euro dollar, GBP, USD, and Aussie dollar. Then below it, Euro Swiss, GBP Swiss, USD Swiss. And then the thing is, the charts do get a little bit short, but if you have a big monitor, then you're able to, effectively fit them on there. All right, courtesy. Clear as a pip, yeah? And you're able to, has anyone just done it? Has anyone done it at all? Has anyone actually linked up their charts like that to effectively replicate that? Yes, Nikesh, that's fine. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. This is for Forex. Okay. Now, look, look, guys, I've come into the crypto space. I don't know much about in terms of, crypto. I mean, things like PC Shed was explaining to me yesterday, understanding when you're trying to deposit money from one exchange to another, why, the importance of using Ripple. And there are things that I don't understand. Well, not that I don't understand, but I don't know yet about crypto. For me, it's just trading. That's all I understand about it. Give me anything you want about trading, I'm going to do it. But, all these other ins and outs, like there's so much to it. And it's just bloody ingenious, man, what they're doing with crypto. It's crazy. We are actually going through a financial evolution. For the first time yesterday, I used my crypto.com card. I never used to use it. But until I was explained by PC Shed about Crow, I was like, oh shit, man, I've been missing out. And I never used to encourage Crow. I hated Crow. For some reason, I just didn't like Crow. I think it's because I brought it ages ago. I brought a stack of it and it didn't do anything for me. I got so pissed off with it. So, yeah. Mr. Dub, how you doing, my friend? Yeah, we have gone through a little bit of context here, but, you know, we're going to move on to one more thing. I need to... Let me see. Right. Let's just have a look at what they're doing right now. Okay, look. In light of the 50-day moving average, we understand that the market makers now are booking profits, yeah? They are booking profits. Let's go back to the chart and see what they've done on the 15-minute time frame. How do we understand the moving averages? So right now we're at the 200-day moving average on the 15-minute time frame. We may come back to this candle here. We may come back to this zone right here, which is to test the M2. So we hit this zone right here. We may see a formation. What are we starting to see? Vector 1, Vector 2. What are they trying to do? Are they setting up the move? Now remember, we are still in level 1. This move from the W formation is still in level 1. Okay? Price is rising up. Level 1 is taking the moving averages. Now we're effectively at the moving averages. We are now trying to find direction. I mean, if you're a scalper, it doesn't matter when you trade. The likes of PC Shed and myself, scalping doesn't matter when we enter or exit. It just doesn't matter what price is doing in the bigger picture because we're not in it long enough. Yeah? We're not in it long enough to warrant, you know, a change to the moving average or, you know, a change of the bearish divergences on the daily. It doesn't matter to us. We are in and we are out. Finished. All right? And then we repeat that process. We do the same thing over and over again. We find a pattern. We wait for it to play out. Off we go. All right? But majority of you guys like to trade on the longer term, not the longer term time frame, but you want to try and make a good earning on your buck. That's why we use these patterns. A 15-minute time frame is good for that. Okay? So look, M2 is a zone that we may actually see. Bitcoin has actually come back to the 50-day moving average on the hourly. It's found resistance at the 200-day, as we anticipated. Hold on. Oh, wow. Wow, Bitcoin did it. Bitcoin hit the 50. Yes. Bitcoin did hit the projection last night. Yes, she did. Yes, I was there. But did she hit the low? Did she hit it? Did she hit the... No, she didn't. Yeah, that's fine. That's just me tripping out. Okay, cool. So again, the moving averages, you can see price has come up away from it, come to test the one, test the other. Now we're at a stagnated zone. Why? Because 50 days pretty much flat from here. 200 days flat. There's direction that needs to be formed. They're going to set that direction up this weekend. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. Yeah, on the 15-minute time frame. See, and guys, have you guys got this written down? Okay, do we understand what the moving averages mean on each time frame? I mean, yeah, look at that. Look at the 50-day, how it's pinned the 50-day. Look what Bitcoin's just done there. That's disgusting, isn't it? Because guys are putting orders there. Yeah, let's bring it down to the 15. Look. Bringing it down to the 15. Yes, she looks like she's, well, it's not pinned it, but what do we know? Yeah? But the 1 hour time frame gives you the true intention. The 50-day moving average is the market makers booking profits. Look what they've been doing. They've been moving price to the upside. They've now hit the moving averages. Okay? Now everyone's going to be talking about bearish divergences in this zone. This is an illusion. They're making people believe that price will continue to the downside. Granted, if they're not finished, okay, They may push price back down. But as I said to you before, unless it breaks the peak formation down here, I don't care what she does. Funnily enough, how we're always saying the same shit. Yeah? And when it does happen, all right, it just solidifies things. I mean, look, when I said about the peak formation down here, price needed to stay above that. It didn't. Were they finished? No. But we are at the highs. Remember that. But what do we know? We are right now working on a cycle. We've done the weekly cycle to the downside. We've done the M, level 1, level 2. Looks like V, doesn't it? M, V, V, W. Okay? That's the cycle. This is the first move out of the zone. Retrace, continuation to the upside. Pattern. So everyone is bearish right now on Bitcoin, which is frightening. 800 day EMA is flat. 50 days approaching flat. 200 days flat. It's free for all. Anything can happen, of course, but in line with the cycle, that's how we work it out. I've got my list of videos that need to be done. Is there any videos that anybody would want to see in particular? Just give me a few sentences, guys, so I know where I'm standing with you all, because I don't want to do I've got ideas for videos, but I want to make sure that I'm addressing key concepts in videos. So any videos that you guys would like me to really do for you, and ideally, they ain't going to be long videos either, 10-15 minutes tops, and just give you dense information all in a small pack. Entries and exits, okay. Confirmations, right. Well, I've got the 2-hour rule one. I've got that one. The moment you realize it's okay to go in. Difference of the moving average on each time frame. That's a wicked video. I sometimes, make the mistake of thinking that everyone's going to just tell everyone the information about what I'm talking about here. And I shouldn't be thinking like that. And then people are like, how do you know? How do you know? How do you know? Do you know what I mean? Okay, then digital metal, how to open a trade, how to close a trade. See, a lot of the videos that I have done, okay, are all about just this strategy, which is really not really good. But, well, it's okay, but you guys are helping out by giving me this information. I've got one more bit that I need to discuss, Ian. I've got one more bit that I'm going to bring to you in a sec. I'm just getting this information down. Okay, then. Shit, okay. Mindset. I think a lot of people are struggling or just don't understand the mindset. Mindset is usual all aspects of life. There is a whole playlist on the mindset. Video about wicks and candles, how they form, psychology behind them, what they exactly define, actual price of each moment, the wick. Okay. Okay, then that's that. Explain the different work zones again. Yep, okay. Maybe a confessed viewpoint on the books you recommended us. Okay. So more psychology. Okay. Condensed. I was thinking confessed. I was like, what did you want me to do, man? How to be like an MM. Fair, I like that. All right, hey Wetters, listen, man. That strategy is, it can get very messy unless you know what you're seriously doing. I'm gonna give you introductory information on how to really approach the game like the market maker, but you really want to start diving into that, strategy itself. That's something that I'm going to be doing in the one-to-ones when they get formed. I'm going to work out where I stand with the person, because I'm going to do the first one-to-one that I'm going to do across the patrons in the tier 3, okay, is I'm going to work out where you guys are based on the information that has been presented to you, all right? Then from that, I'm going to know who's going to be ready for it, because it is a very trying thing and you have to be very disciplined to apply it. You're starting off your position in the red and you have to be okay with that. And most people don't like losing. So you're having to continuously reassert to yourself that it's okay to be in this negative position. So it's a very, very difficult strategy because you don't know as such when the market maker is going to finish. All right, you'll never be able to pin it. You have to wait until he decides to make his move. That's why we do these streams all the time and watch the moves play out, because you guys are going to start working out how to visualize the market maker's intention. How to identify the zone and psychological resistance. Okay, so that is an indicator, but I'll do a video on it. Okay, then. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. George, go into the channel and find the video, The Battle to Close a Losing Trade, because that factors in the concept of leverage. All right? What's Ethereum doing? Happy days. Where we at? Oh, Ethereum has done exactly what I wanted her to do. Oh, God. Here we go. Out the formation. All right, who can see it? And what is it? Come on. Who can see it and what is it? Confluence with the moving averages. Price has come away from the moving average on the 50-day. Tested the 200-day moving average. Come back. What can you see? What can you see? What can you see? What is that candle? If it finishes like that, what is it? Thank you, Edwin. Popped up and said it. Yep, stop hunt. Granted. Pin, yep. But it's a stopping volume candle. Why? Because last night on YouTube, everyone was talking about price getting to the 200-day moving average and it being the resistance, being the resistance point on Ethereum, and the same for Bitcoin, okay? Welcome to Liquidity City. Market makers are like, woohoo! We've now got liquidity to get our shorts filled, okay? Get the orders seen and profits realized. So they're going to induce these guys to come back down. However, are the market makers satisfied with realizing a return at this point here? Could this candle actually continue down? Yeah? So this candle, in essence, needs to close above the 5 and the 13, or the next candle preceding it needs to go above it for us to verify this as a stopping volume candle and the first level coming out of the peak formation, and we're getting ready to start level 2. All right? Do you now see it? All right? Here we go. The next candle, hour time frame. Here we go. Let's see. This is what you need to understand about the moving averages, guys. They give you the story. Price deviates away from the moving average, comes back to it. Market makers are booking profits. Do you really think that they've done enough to book a profit here? Are they satisfied with it? We won't know until they show us. George, this is what we're looking for. Do you think that they want to do that? Yeah? Could we actually see that zone? We may see it. And happy days if we do. If we see that zone, they would have booked their profits. And then price then comes back up. Level 1 is still valid, okay? Only until it breaks the peak formation down here. All right? If it breaks down here, then it's a reset. But the moving averages have come together. So it's likely that we may see this candle may be realized at a point later on. Sometimes it doesn't even need to be realized. They might say, you know what, we'll just stay in the red here. We know there's money up here. So we'll realize our return off those positions and close those positions off. And it doesn't matter if we have to go back down there. All right? Look, there's more long building than there is shorts. All right? So until I start seeing green candles, I'm not interested in going lower. That's the price. That is. Am I streaming live tonight? Guys, they see the chart, but you don't see... You see the cursor, but no chart. That's bizarre. Bang out of the zone has pretty much just summed it right there. Perfectly. They are pushes, nudges, just to get price out. Because remember, they've been trapping liquidity in this area here. All right? They've been trapping it. They've created the momentum. They've pulled away from the moving average. Look how extended they are. 1, 2, 3. When you can see like a fan-like spread of the moving averages, you know that at some point price needs to revert back to it. So you wait for the low to form. Ironically enough, it's a W. Wait for it to come back to the 50-day. Happy days. It's come back. One or two things can happen. If you enter on the second leg of the W formation that doesn't break down the previous, okay, you enter at that point right here. You ride all the way to the 50-day, book your profit, wait for it to pull back, confirm that it wants to go higher, and that will be confirmed by the 5 and the 13-day EMA. All right, price breaks out, rises up, pulls back, continues. The next moving average after price closes above the moving average is the 200-day. So that's your next profit target, the 200-day. Now, if the 200-day is really far away, okay, there have been instances when, for example, on, let's just say, let me show you. It's kind of difficult when price has already printed it. Just have you noticed what's happening here, guys? Every time we see the chart, we're seeing the same shit, guys. Out away from the moving average, comes back to it. Fanned out moving averages. Look, when they get close together, slow trend is the true trend. They start getting busy up here. 1, 2, 3. Down it goes. See, like, look, if I go down to dollar yen, look at this. We have got 800-day, 200-day, 50-day. All right? The average daily high, average daily low. 1 times ADR from where price is right now is there. All right? There you go, yeah. The closer they are, the closer that those green candles are to price, okay, more likely that they could visit them. I mean, look, granted, this is quite close to price, okay? But it doesn't guarantee it needs to be visited. But if it is visited, we know where we stand. Now, the moving average would effectively be flat at that point. So there won't be a test or a retest as such. It won't be, it won't be an invalidation of the 50-day because the 50-day will be flat. But right now, price has pinged the 50-day and pulled away. It looks like it's pulling away. They've tapped the liquidity, all right? They favor higher prices. We've got the 200-day in sight. Bitcoin, on the other hand, what's she doing? She did exactly the same. It's despicable at how she's pinned the 50-day right there. Look at that. Completely pinned it. There's no green candle. The green candle was recovered already on Bitcoin. Look, it finished that one, right? So, and look, that zone itself is at the 50-day. No worries, Greg. And guys, listen, what you need to understand. Industry of magic, my friend, listen. Do not fill your mind with convictions of certain things having to, that have to happen. This strategy is all about improvisation. Sounds crazy, but it is all about improvisation. The patterns are not static. In our minds, we know what a W looks like, all right? But they're not always going to play out as fine Ws. This is exactly that situation, all right? Yeah? This is an inverted head and shoulders pattern, but it's a variation of the W. The middle part of the W that we're normally used to seeing, all right, isn't there as such. That would probably be it, but it's not. It would need to be in this zone here, but it hasn't. It hasn't appeared. Variation on the theme, all right? Go back to see other Ws. What do we see? There you go. That's ideally the best W formation that we want to see. Yeah, look, drop down, 1, 2, 3 vector candles, comes to the 50-day, pulls back, continuation. There's the 50-day. The reason they use the 50-day is because retail traders are all trading off the 50-day. 200-day, the rainbows. Yeah, it's dynamic, changing, ebbing, flowing, mutating, formulating, critical points. It's all there. But you guys have got the fundamental, you've got the foundation to what to do when you see this formation playing out, all right? And this is why a lot of people challenge it, because everyone in today's day and age, when it comes to cryptocurrency or Forex, they want a system that does the job for them. They don't want to be doing external thinking, all right? They don't want to use their minds. They just want an easy fucking life. Well, guess what? You're going to struggle, man. Shit. You are going to struggle. Mr. Dub, from our conversation where you asked me a question and answered it in the same question, you came to understand it. Or can majors itself have a different pattern? No, they're all the same pattern, just variations of it. All right? Different themes. Okay? Because bang out the zone, they want things done yesterday. We live in the fast life. All right? People want instant gratification. They're not prepared to do the work. People think that by me uploading a small video and just summarizing this, that you're going to have everything that you need in a 20-minute video. Nah. Sorry, man. I'll still tell you to come back and watch the streams. People complain that the streams are too long and what have you. Yeah, granted, I do need to put a timestamp. But the fact is, go to university, spend 4 years there trying to get a degree. Go on YouTube, learn everything that they can tell you about that degree. Keep learning, keep learning, keep learning, keep watching. Ultimately, it's all down to how badly you want to learn. You see how this game works. You can see the fruits of this game. I have a very, very tight schedule. Everything has to be methodical for me. I have to trade in the morning. That's why I wake up at 6:30, 6:45. I do operate on 3-4 hours sleep a day. I'm fucking myself up. But I've got this drive. I've got this adrenaline. I've been doing it for a while, so I'm used to waking up early. I'm used to going to bed late. All right. I've just fucked my circadian rhythm completely. But now it works for me. Some days I shut down when my body's like, Tino, stop. And, you know, tonight I'm having that rest. But I look at how I was last weekend. Okay. I look at how I was feeling last weekend during this stream. And this stream that I did last weekend, I was knackered. I was really tired. Now I don't feel that way. All right. So I feel like I'm getting used to it now. All right. So tonight I'm going to chill out. I'm going to get my videos done, get them all uploaded. Happy days. Then we got Sunday night stream, the normal market open, see what they're going to do. And then we continue from there. Yeah. Now there is the chart in between the golden moments. Yeah, I do agree with that. I do agree with that. I'm glad it has. I'm glad it's reversed it all for you guys. You know, we've got this for days. We've got this for days, guys. And the great thing is, right, you could never, ever, every day is a different session. Do you understand? Every day is a different thing. It's like a content creator's dream come true. I will never have the issue of wondering what to talk about on my stream. Never. Why? Because we're all trying to work out what's going to happen next. And that's the great thing about this game. Is you're always operating in uncertainty. You don't know what's going to happen next. You can say, okay, guys, we're waiting for this projection zone to happen, this to happen. All right. What have the market makers shown us today? Every single day you come to the stream, guys, you are exposing your eyes to a variation of a W or an M. You're exposing your eyes to how price behaves at a moving average when it comes back and pulls back to it. Okay, you'll understand the importance of these wedges away from the moving averages. The impulse pushes down, come back and reset, bring it back down, continuation to the upside. Yeah? New puzzle content every day. Yeah, this is it, man. I'm going to do the videos. Of course, I'm going to be doing the videos. You know, I've got to do my videos because I know those are important. Yeah, you know what? When people come in and say I'm a fraud, I'm like, where's the fucking fraud? You know what? Even if I am a fucking fraud, you're still making money from it. That's the confusing fucking thing. I can be as corrupt as you want me to be, but I'm teaching you how to make money. You're making the fucking money. There's that for fucking fraud. That's a fraud. You know? Phil Eddington, yes. Ideally, you want the retrace to come back to a moving average. That's what you want it to do. That's what you want it to do. I am probably the most profitable. I've turned the most people into profitable traders as a fraud. I love that. I am the most successful fraudster in the sense that, yes, you have all been conned. You've all been conned. You've all been conned, man. And your packets are stacked. You know? Do you know what, guys? You have to understand. Yeah, this is it. You challenge their long, hard beliefs. They don't get it. They can't understand. I've had this one gentleman. He's called John. He's a John. He's he's a John, and he's fallen into the category of a Brian, a category of a Bacon. All right. And he was like, this guy's the biggest bullshitter. You know, he's not even a real trader. Categorize to me what is a trader. Fuck, if I open a position now and open it and close it, I'm a trader. But what do you categorize as a trader? Sorry, do you want to see my Rolex? Do you want to see my Ferrari? Do you want to see the big house? Do you want to see? Does that verify me as a trader? No, because 90% of the guys that do that, all right, are either going to get challenged that it's rented, borrowed, okay, and it doesn't even belong to you. You've gone on holiday, taken a snap, and you've labeled where you are because you really want to show people out there that your ideal lifestyle as a trader is really great. Fuck that, man. This trading has made me become a recluse. And you know what? I love that. I love the solitary that it comes with. I come into my office, I kill the lights. All right, I've got a Himalayan rock in my office that glows red, you know, and I just have that on. I've got my charts, very small light, all right. Put a little bit of lo-fi music. Sometimes I put a little bit of classical, all right, and I just dive into the charts. I literally just jump in, and I just love staying there, right? I love staying there. That's what it is. You know? The 10 crack commandments, guys. Biggie said it. Never let anybody know about how much dough you hold. All right? Keep it within tight circles. People that flash the lights, you know, the evil eye does exist. I'm Greek. I'm of that orientation. It's called Gadafaiman. That's what they call it. Yeah? Madin. That's Greek for eye. Yeah, Madin. It's the blue eye. That's what it is. And this game the game starts on ego. The game starts with ego. You know? Hey, come to Forex. You can earn a stack. Look at me. I've got a Ferrari. Yeah? You're already fucked from the day get-go. Yeah? Always, you know? Inferno, Dante's Inferno. What, as in Iced Earth? You listen to... Mr. Nobody, you listen to Iced Earth, Dante's Inferno. Yeah, man. Please tell me that's right. Please tell me you're on about that. Dante's Inferno. Yeah, baby. Iced Earth. Yeah, of course, man. Iced Earth. Guys, there's a lot of things that you don't know. There's a lot of things you don't know about me. There's a lot. Yeah, I know. You got a beige 12-year-old Vauxhall Zafira. See, that's the thing. PC Shed. You don't care if that depreciates. You know? You don't care if that depreciates, man. Immortal Technique. Yeah, he's good, man. You know, Dancing with the Devil. It's very, very sad. Very sad song. Digital Metal. You serious? Wow. That is crazy. Yeah. You got to understand, guys, right? It's what the thing is, right? Is you want to be putting yourself into a position of choice. You know? That's the wealth. That's true wealth. I don't need to show you anything. I know what's going on within me. I know what's happening within my life. I don't need to show it. The way I show you the way I show you my wealth is by sharing the information of how to accumulate it. That's why I do it. I show you my wealth through how to create it. Now, there's no bullshit masterclass where at the end you got to pay $2,000 for the fucking course to learn how to do it, and then when you've paid the $2,000, it all disintegrates and drops. You know? So, you know, you have to really... You got some questions in the Discord members channel. Will you please look at him? Right, Discord members channel. I'm going to have a look. Guys, the Discord itself is, yes, it's a port of call, a place for us to all go. But for me, it's just crazy. I just literally have no access. Well, I do have access, but it's just so much questions. Where are the members? me have a look at these here. Where's your questions? YouTube moderators? Mr. Nobody. Oh, I don't even know, man. That's what I hate about... Is there any way, Mr. Nobody, under crypto? Crypto research tools? Mr. Nobody, here we go. No, that's not it. I'm so sorry, Mr. Nobody. Would you mind... Under crypto. Okay, hold on. All right. Where is it? Mr. Nobody, hello. Okay. Okay, live ground. Sign up to write them in live stream. Seems to feel like I'm talking to myself. Okay. How do we determine the support and resistance lines? No, Mr. Nobody, don't feel invisible, my friend. All right, so how do we determine the support and resistance lines? Okay. Are you talking about these right here? Okay. You're talking about these ones here, the green one here and that one there. Yeah? Yeah. These are indicators. This is done automatically. All right? The way these are formed is the market maker sets the range. All right? The true range from when he opens the market. All right? So it's the spread at one point. That's the high and that's the low. That's when the market opens. What is the market maker's range? It forms that. Okay, now if we look, let's look at the levels of actually how it determines it. You can go into... Shit, doesn't give it to you, does it? No. Include indicators. No. File images. I don't know how to do it. It usually has it in that formation. Yeah, so this is a psychological zone. This is when they form the high and the low of a certain... This is in crypto. Okay, now look. This is the high and the low of the first Asian session. In Forex, it's like this. You take the Monday's first high, so Sunday night, okay? You take the high of the Asian session and you take the low of the Asian session. Now, that's the true support and resistance. That is something you guys should all do. Now, in crypto, you look at the high from the open on Saturday. So tonight at 12 o'clock, we'll get a new range. Take that high, take that low, all right? And it will run across. That's how this indicator works. And it is in the Discord under indicators, all right? That's that question I believe has been put. You have to link your YouTube account to Discord to get in here. Yeah. Oh my God, really? Oh man, I need to put that out there. But do CMC accept US residents? If they do, then happy days. Yeah. Next question by Mr. Nobody. When is the weekly range set for crypto, and is there a certain market session who sets it? So on the Saturday, the Asian session, right, is always the session that sets the ranges for each day. All right. So every time you see a green box, you know that a new range is being set. All right. They work out the range. The Europe and the US respond to it. All right. If there is a pattern inside a pattern, doesn't it mean a 1 hour green? Hold on. Understand that when it comes to a pattern within a pattern, the 1 hour time frame is the cycle. All right, you're going to always see the bigger pattern on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, see, look at this. This is what you need to do. When you're dealing with the 1 hour time frame, you're looking at the cycle there. All right, so you can see a big W formation. But here you can see what looks like a W. So what you do is you go down to the 15-minute time frame, Mr. Nobody, right? And then you look back and you say to yourself, okay, there's my W. Now, in light of when you talking about the candles, so if there is a pattern inside a pattern, doesn't it mean a 1 hour candle, green or red, has 60-minute, 1 minute candles, has completed a full cycle of WM to me? Oh yeah, look, listen, you can effectively have, on the 1 minute time frame, you can have a W and an M. You can have weekly cycles happening all the time on the 1 minute time frame. It is the most treacherous zone. Remember that. You're going to see loads of cycles in the 1 minute time frame. Just look. Just look at this. Right? So if I zoom out, all right, here you go. Here's a weekly cycle on the 1 minute time frame. W formation. Right down here. Can you see it? So look. W there. Rise level 1. Rise level 2. Rise. Yep. Start of the first leg. Drop. Peak formation. M pattern. This is all on the 1 minute time frame, yeah? Right, drop, rise, level 1, drop, rise, level 2, drop, W formation, rise, level 1, rise, drop, level 2, rise, peak formation, M pattern. Yeah? Do you see what I mean? Weekly cycle, right there. A weekly cycle has effectively been formed, right, on the 1 minute time frame. Within effectively an hour and 40 minutes. An hour and 40 minutes. A weekly cycle on the 1 minute time frame. Hold on a second. Phoenix Rising. Tina, why do you say Hong Kong when Forex Market Center is in Sydney? Am I missing something? Look, when I say Hong Kong, it's just a session. All right, the Asian session, that side of the world effectively starts the ranges. All right, that side of the world. Guys, don't look too deeply into it. All right. Ultimately, you just need to find the pattern. Once you found the pattern, then you make your judgment on the moving averages. Where is price in that light? Okay, because that's all we're doing. That's all I do. You know? You're just looking at the moving averages. What has she done here? You know, price has formed the W formation here. Price rise out, touches the 200-day, retrace, test the 50-day moving average. All right? What are we at? You know, what are we waiting for? We're waiting for confirmation. We're waiting to see if whether or not this is a level 1 cycle. All right? Is it a rise level 1, drop, rise level 2? We're expecting another 2 more levels to the upside. Let's look at what happened with price. Look. The full cycle, okay, effectively should finish in this zone up here. Yeah? Do you get it now, Mr. Nobody? And sorry if I haven't ignored anyone, man. It's just trying to cater for everyone, and the chat goes crazy. It's mad. You know? So yeah, you see that little cycle there on the 1 minute time frame. That's exactly what you need to understand, guys. All right? The 1 minute time frame, you can have the weekly cycles, 5 minute, the same story, 15 minute is part of the main bigger cycle. Listen, you'll see more cycles on the 15 minute, okay, than you do with the hourly. All right? And that's the truth. More cycles on there than you do elsewhere. All right? There's a lot of patterns that can fail on the 15 minute time frame, but that's what happens when you're trading lower time frames. Yeah? Yeah, this is what I want. I want to try and get it so that, you know, I can effectively set. I think the next stream, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that members only can chat. I'm going to start doing it because I'm getting sick and tired of people coming in. Because I know some moderators do want to do their own thing. All right. You know, they want to sit back and enjoy the stream and watch it. Now, I'm just going to make it, I'm going to test it out, see how it goes. I'm just going to make the streams as members only. Finished. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, less fail on the 1 hourly as such. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that on Sunday night. I'm just going to make it so members only because I know you guys ain't going to want to be seeing coins. All right? You ain't going to want to see coins. Yeah, there's a reason why I'm looking at, you know, Bitcoin and Ethereum. And people need to understand, like, this is where the money goes. Nah, don't ever stop asking me questions. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to test it out and just have members only. Obviously, to grow the channel, you know, people are naturally going to want to come in. But it's when they come in, they say the bullshit, man. Say the absolute bullshit. And it pisses me off, so. How much is what? Patrons couldn't chat either. Oh, shit, yeah. See, that's the problem. I mean, don't want to push you all to become members, man. That's a bit shit. Shit, what do I do there? See, that's the issue. That is the only issue we have. I think. I mean, I could make a members. Oh, but then even doing that, like. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I really don't know how I'm going to do that. Ah, Mickey Dutch is calling me. Bear with me a second, guys. Bye. Okay, then. So. Right, Mike Dutch is coming in here. Hold on a second. How about having a private Discord chat with the Patreon Plus members and get the questions there? And let's have a private chat through that. I mean, frankly, that's gonna go crazy, man. Just looking at the comments. How about having a private Discord chat with Patreon plus members and get the questions there? Have a private chat with Discord plus members and get the chat there. Okay, cool. I think that's what I'm going to do. A private chat with Discord. Yeah, this is why there's not 1,000 viewers in here, yeah. Because this is unlisted, only for Patreons and YouTube members. I'm going to work the dynamics of that. Mike, so this is what we're trying to work out. I'm going to trial it out tomorrow. I want to just do members only in the chat because the chat is just getting crazy. All right. And the problem that I've got is I've got Patreons who are not members. All right. So they won't be able to go into chat in the members chat, if you understand. So I'm trying to work out how we can do that because I don't really want people paying for it. They're already got showing a commitment. Don't need to get them to commit again. You know, so I just need to try and work out a way to do that. See, there's that as well. The questions that people are asking and the basis of those questions as well. When people come into the stream and they're asking a question, some new people might ask a good question and that you guys may not have asked it. So it's a double-edged sword, man. You know, it swings and roundabouts. The problem is digital metal. How do I do that? How do I include that? You know, how do I include that cost into the YouTube membership and activate the membership for YouTube without paying for the membership itself? I can't replicate your name. Do you understand? It's a bit of a difficult one. Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's why I was asking, you know, we need to ask the patrons and obviously the YouTube members, anyone that has been committed financially to this stream and the channel. You know, I'm grateful for everything that you've done there. I need to try and find a space for all of you guys. Telegram, WhatsApp, wherever you guys deem it to be. Whatever you find, you know, it's going to work for you guys. Yeah, but then how do I get you to, you know, how do I add that into the system? I don't know how YouTube does it. It has to come from you. No, the platforms don't allow to give away memberships. Patreon, YouTube don't allow it. So there you go. All it is I just need to be able to have questions from the guys, from the Patreons and the members. I need them to be in one place, right? Whilst they're on a live. But then you guys are then going to have to go live on Discord, have your Discord up. I mean, not everyone has that luxury. Most people are either on their phones, you know, so it's going to have to trial something out. Yeah, I mean, I don't use the Discord, you know, on the phone. I've got it on my PC, on my laptop, got it on one screen. Block all messages that have only 3 letters. So, okay. This will divert your attention too much, so maybe mods should pass on good questions to you from the free users. You know what? I think that would work. I think that would work. But then that takes away the mods from learning as well, because there's mods that want to pay attention to what is being shown in the stream as well. And I don't want to take that away from people. I think we just have to bite the bullet and accept it for what it is, guys. Pretty much. All right, 200 days, 50 days been tested again. Happy days. This is it. How would a mod distinguish good questions? This is it. Nah, because it's all variations. We could do it like that, but it's all variations. But yeah, golden hue all day. I'm game for that. I want to know how it would work, the dynamics of doing that. I want to know how that would work, if we can do that. I'd love to do that, golden hue. Collaborate, happy days. If anyone wants to contribute to giveaways to people in the chat, in the stream, YouTube channel, to the patrons, happy days. We're nearly there with all the trainers as well. Got one more. I've got 3 more trainers to order. I'm waiting for this first pair to come, and then bang, I can get the rest out. Second order, and then the third. Taking a little while, but you know, it's worth it. Industry of Magic. S1, P1, R1 is exactly the same as M1, M2, M3. That's the same principle. How do you establish the pivot point? Is the middle of the current zone or something different? So the pivot point itself takes the high and the low, all right, of the previous session divided by 2. High, low, and so yeah, high, low, and close, and divides it by 2. The lit 3, not 2. That's just preference. That's because they've programmed it to say M1, M2, M3. The M1, M2 principally is the resistance points. Now, the pricing on there is going to be different to what mine is, because my feed is different to whatever the feed is on Bitcoin, on TradingView. Now, people may access, you know, Bitcoin versus dollar, Bitcoin versus USDT on Binance. They might go on a different exchange. You know, there are so many things that can variate what you see on MT4 as opposed to what you see on TradingView. That's why I stick with MT4. And those that use MT4 kind of have the same, they near enough have exactly the same setup as what I have. If we get a support on M4, where does the projected price land since there is no M6? Okay, cool. So at M4, that would be the high, like the extreme zones. The sweet spots are the M1s, 2s, and 3s. M1 goes to M3, M2 goes to M4, M3 goes to M5. That's your cycle pivot points. Yeah? Gonna work it out. To be honest with you, I would like to effectively set up a Telegram and only have YouTube members in and Patreons in. Okay, Patrons have one section, you know, one part of the Telegram. YouTube members have one part of the Telegram as well. Mike, is it possible if we can create a channel, a whole channel with sub settings where it's both? Oh no, that's just going to confuse. Fuck it, we're going to be creating a channel for a channel for a channel, man. Shit. Who knows? Who knows? Mr. Nobody, who knows? That's what I'm saying. We use what we know. And right now we know that price is at the 200-day moving average. All right? And we follow from there. See, that's the problem. Okay? People are trying to know what's happening in the realm of uncertainty. All we have is what pattern are we looking to formulate. So if the 200-day holds on the 50-minute time frame, which is the 50-day on the hourly, price is going to come up. All right? When it comes up, it shows that it's testing the pivot point. All right? When it comes up and breaks out of the M3, okay, We need it to break out, retrace, continue back up to show that it means business from the M3 point because it's already tested it. All right. And then you are then introduced to the concept of you pay to play. It's not all going to be right. It's not going to be presented for you on a plate. I'm giving you the mental framework and the foundation for what you can see or constitutes an entry. It's on your ability to understand that information and be flexible with it and apply yourself in a way where you can respond if it doesn't go the right way. But ultimately, you're never going to have the perfect entry. You're not going to have the perfect W, pattern, whatever. Take the trade. Pay to play. If it goes wrong, reevaluate, because you won't know if you've done it correctly or not if you don't take the trade. If the trade goes in your favor, understand why. If it doesn't go in your favor, understand why. Expose yourself to a feedback loop of information. Take knowledge, turn it into information. That information is then what you can take and effectively translate it into profit or loss. Okay? Yeah, today's takeaway is making sure you know where you are in the cycle. All right, that's critical. Okay, what I'm going to do, guys, I think I'm going to call it quits there. I'm going to start working on a couple of videos for you. All right, and I hope today's been good. I hope it has helped. You know, we are consistent with this, guys. We are every day with this shit, man. No stream tonight. But if something really fucked up happens in the market tonight, granted, I'm going to be stepping on. All right? I'm always going to be doing it. Yeah? But I just want you guys to enjoy yourselves. Have fun. All right? And don't be too hard on yourself with this. I get that people want to, people want to realize returns. And it's hard because people are always like, watching other people put down, that they're winning, okay? But just remember, it's about understanding. Just even if you take like 10% of what I'm telling you, if you were to only trade when price breaks away from the moving average or comes back to it, you'll still be a profitable trader. I'm giving you a lot of information in small, over a period of time, but you're having to absorb a lot of information. Give yourself some slack, guys. You're taking a lot in. And yes, it's not a competition at all. They are guaranteed to you one thing: the market will be there tomorrow. We're going to break the system. We are going to break the system. I ain't seen anyone go dive into shit like this before, man. That's why I'm doing it. Okay, then. Well, go enjoy your days. And you know what? Don't do anything trading related, guys. Come away. Give your brain a second to absorb what has been discussed. All right? Step away. Ignore it. Come back. Start cooking. Granted, you'll probably start thinking about it then, but just come away from the charts. There is such a thing as taking time away from the charts. Believe me, I've done it. And that just brought the game even better for me. That stepped up my game so much. Because I'll be walking, I'll be doing something, I'll be like, fucking hell, that's what it needs to do. And then I'll quickly run to the chart and I'll be like, oh my God, it did it. You'll get the eureka moments, guys. Because you're not trying to create something. You're not trying to work, you're not trying to come up with something new. It's a structure. It's no different to biology, right? We know the heart operates the way the heart operates, okay? We understand our blood cells. Everything's very factual in biology. The only thing that has a variation and an interpretation of one story against another is history. Sometimes history can be challenged. You've got one opinion against another. And that's what this is like. Yeah? Cool. Guys, enough respect to you. All right? Mad love for everyone that's supporting me. Supporting Mike as well. Supporting PC Shared. Everyone's supporting each other, man. All right? Go and enjoy your weekends, guys. Much love to all of you. Thank you.